Good morning. Thank you very much, Dr. Madhura, right? Dr. Meghna, Dr. Rajan and team of Other Song. It's really pleasure coming here, meeting really a group of doctors who are keen for learning. Because a lot of people tell me I have a lot of the degree of professor and everything. But I tell you, deep within my heart, continuously I feel that I am learner of homeopathy. It's very, very awkward sometimes sitting on this side. Because I always feel that there is only one teacher. And who is that? Huh? Hanuman? No. Even he felt there is only one teacher. And he learned from him. Who is that? All patients. Because they are the only source through which you learn. And many times in many colleges I just go and ask, who makes you doctor? A lot of people say that my parents, my school, my institution. I said all of them have given you information and knowledge. Actually someone decides that I want to take treatment from you, that day you become doctor. Not before that. कितना भी बड़ा डिग्री होगा, गोल्ड मेडल होगा, कुछ भी होगा. If someone decides that yes, you can cure me, you can help me, and he sits as a patient in front of you, that is the day you are a doctor. And there are many people with lots of degree and no doctor. And I have seen n number of my health workers. I am working in a small villages also. I have extremes of experience from most elite group, who's who of CEO of company to tribal village. And I found that it's they who call that you are doctor. And there are health workers who are far more better than some of our homeopaths. Because they are so keen to heal others. So first and foremost is passion to heal. I must heal someone. I must do something. I must participate in someone's life to see if I can make some changes. And that is the first day of being doctor. फिर कॉलेज ने डिग्री दिया नहीं दिया बाद में है, ये past exams, not past exams. The first and foremost is that passion within you. And my journey I will share in very, very nutshell that it started when I was in 8th standard. When my mother was suffering from severe migraine. Severe headache actually. And a lot of people say, someone said migraines, those days it was new inventions of all, I'm talking 40 years back, 45 years back. That she had this headache and it was not going. A lot of doctors they have tried. And ultimately one lay person, next door person, who was reading homeopathic books and started searching medicine. Then he used to go to Dr. P. Shankaran, and P. Shankaran used to tell him that if I have anything in my hand, I'll give you degree of doctor to that layman. And Dr. P. Shankaran used to help him, Dr. Rajan's father, how to find medicine. And he searched medicine for my mother. And what happened was a phenomena. What I observed when I was in 8th standard, that she developed severe malarial type of symptoms. Rigors which used to go up to 105. And entire family was under pressure cooker. He went on saying, don't give anything. It will go. And somehow I trusted him. And I was just next to him. I said, whatever he is doing, let him do. And it lasted for 1 month, every alternate day. And he used to predict, next day, the fever will come at this hour. Fever will come next time this hour. So my mother used to cook, keep ready, and then typically from fit the fever used to start. The chill used to start. Rigor used to start. And no reports were coming positive. And very peculiar thing she was talking, in high fever, she used to say name of some of the friends which I never heard of. And when I went to my native place, Baroda, I asked my Nana कि ये कौन है ये सब लोग, do you know any one of them? And it was very great surprise. He says all these were her childhood friends. And then I asked about all anything happened in childhood, and he said she had a severe malaria. Those days even quinine was a new research, and they used to give crude quinine, bitter quinine. And she was on 107 fever with on ice के पट्टे रखते थे, उसके ऊपर सुलाते थे उसको, and that's how fever was controlled, and quinine was given. And after a year or so she had an SSC exam, and probably रात को जागती थी, and she developed headaches. And now after this medicine she developed this headache again. She developed that homeopath, they used to say. Head fever used to go to head. And this was something very amazing for me as a child. Probably I was now grown up teen. And I started picking homeopathic books, started reading. So by 9th I was started almost mini doctor. I was treating my neighbors. In 11th and 12th I had 30 patients on every Sunday. And all neighbors, all free. I never knew there is homeopathic college. Never knew. I was in Parla East. Knowledge was so poor that I never knew that Parla West there is a college. And family tradition was to go in engineering. So I took almost admission in telecommunication engineering. Those was the first A.V. Parekh college in Rajkot. My admission was confirmed. When I open up prospectus and then I see that homeopathic college, I said, there are college in homeopathy? I always thought कि book खोल के पढ़ो और दवा दे दो. And then I went to search for all homeopathic college because I had taken migration to go to A.V. Parekh to Gujarat, and then I searched college in Gujarat and took admission. And very disappointed because teachers were practicing allopathy. Organon teacher was practicing allopathy in evening. So there were no role models. And I was practicing homeopathy and no degree. So this is how probably 40 years back my journey started. And it is every day growing, every day growing, every day something new to learn. So today we will learn together something. From my experience, I would like to first simplify some of the basic things which I have learned that helped me. And I always experience this very strong. And everyone I tell that first thing, even if you don't know good homeopathic materia medica, don't worry. You don't know good clinical diagnosis, please don't worry. Because all this burden will come in your way. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I will say, do you know how to understand another human being? And if you don't know that, please don't come in this field. Because that's the first step. That I want to know someone. I want to know why someone is suffering. Itna jante hai hum? Bas. This is a very, very critically very important thing. First part. If you have no interest in knowing others, take call. I decided to switch to homeopathy, you decide to go to telecommunication then. Something else. You do what you want to do. So this is very, very first part, that you want to know someone. And amazing things started happening. Because lot of time I felt that I don't know, and yet people started feeling better and better and better. And I was very surprised that how is this possible? I have not even released homeopathic medicine. And people are feeling better. What is this phenomena? And I realized one thing, and that is I never ever compromised on case taking. However knowledgeable, with all the knowledge of psychiatry and now 40 years in homeopathy, but if you see me case taking, even till today, I take cases with basics, simple basics. और वो बेसिक होने के बाद ही मेरा कॉम्प्लेक्स नॉलेज अप्लाई करता हूँ. What is that basic? What is basics of case taking? What you should know in homeopathy? क्या जानना चाहिए? I today will be very interactive. There are no lectures. We will see what you say. I'll be presenting here. What you should know in homeopathic practice in someone else's life or someone else's problem. क्या जानना चाहिए? Puna, connect. I am asking simple question that what we must know. But before starting case, we must know what you want to know from someone. So in homeopathic practice, what is to be known? क्या सीखना जानना है अपने को?
What is actually troubling the patient?
Yes, इधर है ना? If you can write there. What is troubling patient? Okay.
He may have many symptoms, but what is his prime concern? Out of that, what is the one that is troubling him the most?
Okay. What is troubling him the most? Very, very important. What else? Yes? You want to know the cause of the trouble. Okay, very good. What else?
You have to know whether it is for homeopathy comes or any other physiotherapy or any other means.
He has come for homeopathy or come for something else. Very interesting, very interesting.
How to become a good listener?
How to become a good listener. Very, very important part. A technical part, what you want to know. Very important thing you said, how to be good listener. Mike, जरा देना.
What kind of that personality is in health actually, and which is troubling him in the disease. So we can, if we can focus more on that person's behavior or all the characteristic mental symptoms during health.
Yes, what first thing you said is personality. Second thing you said the symptoms in health. Okay. And what is troubling him, of him, that is what something you are saying in his illness. You're talking little, very important thing, but very, very important thing. What is she saying? Are you getting what she says? You are troubling yourself, do you know that? She's little amazed. Is she troubling herself? She's thinking. Are you aware about that? Who is your enemy? No. That's why. We are searching somewhere else. She says it's within you. That's what you're saying. That's it. Very important. Good morning now. Huh? This is a wonderful philosophical beginning of discussion. Are you sure you are enemy of yourself? Yes. क्या बात है? You feel so?
Like in homeopathy, we should ask if, we should not focus on diagnosis first. Like if patient is suffering from something, then what is his experience or what are his feelings regarding that disease, or what is his mental state, that we should focus on.
We should focus on his mental state. Just put down point, important. Repeat again.
Mental state,
Huh?
the experience of patient
Experience of patient about?
that disease or feelings that he has.
Very,
about
very
that
important.
disease.
What she says is experience of patient and the feeling of patient is very, very important. Yes?
So,
Huh?
first of all, we should be keen observer. As soon as the patient enters in a clinic, we should observe him,
Huh?
how his behavior and all.
Again, technical part you are going. No problem. Observation is important, silence is important. What you are saying, what we are right now first discussing, what we want to know. So you want to know from observation what? What is that you want to know?
So his behavior and expression.
Expression. So something which even he is not aware about, something which you want to know.
He may not
Probably,
tell, huh?
possibly. Very important part. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, we should know the patient as a whole. I feel, including everything, behavior, expression, his experience, everything, and how he is, like totality of him. we should know.
Right. So, anything else someone wants to add or Puna? Puna से response पता चलेगा? हाँ. Who is coordinating there? Name of him?
Yes, sir.
Shardul. Your name is Shardul?
We should trust to the patient.
Huh.
Shika.
Okay.
We should trust to the patient. Means feeling her or his emotions, like it is like going to her shoes. Like that, we should understand the patient, perceiving of the things.
Yes, feeling and emotions. Right. Very important. What else? Anyone else?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We should ask first elements from origin, duration, and progress of.
Very good. Ailments, origin, duration, progress. Very, very important. Very important.
Location, sensation, modality, and concomitants.
That is fundamentally true. Very good. Go slow. LSMC, past history. Very good. And
Family history.
family history. Good.
Mental.
Perfect. Extraordinary contribution. What else? Because remaining on facts, this is what I'm saying. This is exactly basics we should know before knowing into a most complex zone called human mind. Right. Yes. What else?
I think that we should try living. So I think we should try living the patient experience for that 1 hour, try to understand and live that particular thing for him so that we understand the entire case from the core. When the patient talks to us or when the patient comes to us,
Yes.
to be in that patient, be completely into that patient to understand exactly what the patient has come from.
Very high demand you are putting, but yes, we should. She says that we should at least experience patient suffering for that 1 hour with us. Possible? There is something in us which defends us from not knowing others. Do you know that? There is something in us which prevents us to not know others. Philosophically, all of us are one. किसी ने थोड़ा अद्वैत के बारे में मालूम है? Non-duality as a philosophy, Indian foundation of philosophy. There is no separation between you and me. No separation between you and me and her. Little more me and this water. I'm one. Experience किया कभी? So there is something in us which prevents us from not knowing others, prevents you from knowing others. ये मालूम था तुझे? You know this philosophy? सुना होगा कभी. अपना इंडियन फाउंडेशन है इसके ऊपर, called Advaita. Means there is non-duality. There exists between me and universe is one. Whole on. Whole and one is one, called theory called whole on. Whole and one is one. Yes.
Basically, the whole thing can only be solved by one simple equation.
Yes.
Can you get into the shoes of the patient?
Very
The
good.
minute you get into the shoes of the patient, the problem gets solved by itself.
Very good. Golden words. What she said, madam, what you said is exactly uncle is saying. Your name, doctor?
Dr. Melgiri.
Dr. Melgiri is saying his golden word that learn to be in shoes of patient. Simple? हाँ, सचमुच एक्सरसाइज करके देखना, तुम्हारे से छोटी साइज के शूज में जाना और तुम्हारे से बड़ी साइज के शूज में जाके चलना, पॉसिबल है? प्रैक्टिकली नॉट पॉसिबल। तो कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा। सी, बेसिकली देर इज सम प्रॉब्लम विद इन अस. व्हाट इज डिफाइंड इज दैट यू मस्ट बी नोइंग समवन एल्स. ये अपनी डिमांड है। और मैंने आपको बताया कि आपके अंदर एक डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म है जिसके कारण आप दूसरे को जान नहीं सकोगे. दैट इज एडवांटेजेस टू यू. जैसे husband tell you that this is very few people know, I am unraveling one of the most important secret, that there is defense in us not to know others. Be insensitive to others. Because knowing you are suffering, I am finished. कितना सफरिंग लेके जाऊंगा मैं? हाँ, रास्ते में चला, वो बेगर है, उसका मैंने देखा, कोई ये सफरिंग देखा. और मेडिकल लाइन में तो सुबह दोपहर शाम रात. If I identify with all, क्या होगा मेरा at the end of the day? At the end of 1 hour, go to KM, take one round without this defense mechanism of protecting yourself and experience oneness with that person who is suffering from schizophrenia, oneness with suffering with malignancy, oneness with suffering from emotional disturbances, oneness with this, oneness with that. It's impossible. You can't survive. So there is nice plastic bag around you that you can see something, but air conditioned room में है ना, बाहर का धूप नहीं लग रहा है. So there is a self-defense mechanism which is created for not knowing others. And what she is demanding, after, now I'm not talking of BJP, yeah? Tell me why lotus? It is in mud, and yet it is pure, clear, not attached. उसके पत्ते हैं ना, उस पर पानी गिरता है लेकिन गिल्ला नहीं होते, है ना? माँ सरस्वती किस पर बैठती है? हाँ, गॉडेस सरस्वती, lotus. So very important thing you are saying, be involved and be detached. What a simple, wow, great. Uncle, it is possible, getting involved and be detached.
Yes, for that you have to forget yourself first.
Forget yourself first. Possible? We will do this exercise, Pune and Bombay together. How many minutes you can forget yourself and get lost?
That it, as you go on involving yourself with the history what the patient is taking.
Yes.
If you get involved in that,
right,
and then you will be forgetting yourself. It is just like
very, very, very golden words. What he says. What he says is get involved, completely involved. It's not question of detachment. First, get involved into his or her suffering. Get absorbed in it completely. Don't worry about any theory of attachment, detachment. मुझे ये जानना है, मुझे वो जानना है. Though we begin session with knowing what homeopaths should know, that is theoretical aspect. When it comes to practice, Hahnemann said unprejudiced. What is the meaning of this? Is simply prejudices किसके होते हैं? अपने ही होते हैं ना. So अपने से दूर रखने का है. Patient को किससे दूर रखने का है? From yourself. And if you keep yourself away, you can get involved and completely involved. कितने लोगों ने केस लिया है अभी personally? How many cases? 20, very good. 20, 25. How? Numbers? आपने? Beginner, no problem. कोई patient से? One case, that's very important. One and first case is most important. 2 cases, wonderful, yeah? Beginning, एक भी नहीं लिया, 1 लिया. तो ऐसा beginning में मत बोलो मैंने एक केस लिया है, और वो एक केस है ना, वो पूरा हो सकता है, complete experience. 5, wonderful. 30, wow.
Many cases,
Many cases. चेहरे पे ही दिखता है. Many. 4 to 5. 5. Many. 5. 7 to 10. Wonderful. मेघना को पूछ नहीं रहा हूँ, वो सब केस ही केस देख रही है. आपने 2, 3. Good. So it's very important. Pune, what is the average case? 5 to 6, everyone at least? Average at least 5 cases. Right. It is very important, and I think we will be having a good mix of people with lot of experience, with people who are just having beginning of first case or a new case. So I'll keep my balance. अगर नया है, आप absolutely नए हो, तो किस तरह से शुरू करना चाहिए? And first lesson we have learned from him is get involved. Don't get bothered. Can you get involved? I'll tell you, it's very difficult. इसलिए कैसे involve होना? First important technique. And never ever do this without what I'm saying. Instruction very clear. What is that? पानी में गिरे हो आप कभी? Swimming नहीं आता था, वो पहली बार गए? How many people know swimming in Pune? अपने में से? Swimming? Raise your hand. Swimming. Very good. बाकी के लोगों को डर लग रहा है? Uncle is saying get jump. भीगने की चिंता मत करो. And it is very important that when you are jumping, first time or initially, you need what? Huh? Float. Yes. फिर भी courage and सबसे पहले बाजू में कोई खड़ा रहना चाहिए. You need one observer or a trainer or a supervisor who is helping you doing this process. चिंता मत करो, डूबोगे तो मैं एक लकड़ी दूंगा आपको पकड़ने के लिए, खींच के बाहर निकाल दूंगा. If you are unsupervised, what will happen? Remember this very well. So what I am sharing with you to be practiced only and only under the supervision for initial 100 case. कितना? 100 case. First 100 case preferably, and आप बोलोगे कहाँ से लाओगे? सर्विस मिलना आसान है आपको ऐसी? बोलो ओह आई हैव 100 पेशेंट टू सी, तो आप ढूंढने जाना सब कि कौन मिलेगा आपको जो हेल्प करेगा? कौन मिलेगा? बुक्स नहीं. You will rely on self. झांसी की रानी. Oh. What are you going to do? Very important.
Whenever I take the case,
Yes.
it will become my observer.
Very good. Pune, are you with us? You might not have heard what she said.
Yes, sir.
She said that we are two sisters. So she is in very advantageous position. She will use her sister's service. Pune, are you alone or? बहुत मुश्किल होने वाला है. Ought to have someone next to you, your friend, your colleague, and best person next to you is who is very critical about you. So most important is someone who is next to you. Whenever you are doing what I am saying today, and I am sharing with you, because I am going to tell you all my involvement journey, that when I get involved, I discover something. And it is very beautiful to see in each case. Once you get involved, you will discover something. जब भी आप पानी के डेप्थ में जाओगे तभी नीचे का पूरा आपको सी वर्ल्ड देखने को मिलती है. अंडर द सी ऊपर क्या देखने को मिलता है? वेव्स. That is all what we call emotions and certain reactions and symptoms. So that is fine. So when you are at seashore, no problem. So many waves you can count. So many symptoms you can write. But you go a little deeper down, you will see under the sea world. And that is very amazing and beautiful. So it is very, very important that someone is there next to you when you are beginner, who explains you, who is telling you, don't worry, I am there. And then when you get involved, the first step is to get involved. And the second step is to keep yourself intact when you are involved. And the third step is what she says is coming out again. So there are steps to go to case taking. If you will go through the literature which I have given you, is nothing. So it is very, very important that we have to make case taking into few steps. And most important part is that every step demands something from you, a different skill sets. So I am calling it as ask. What is ask? Ask of homeopathy. You must know basic process of attention going into the whole case taking. You need to have skill set and you need to have knowledge. I have skill, without knowledge it will not work. So I ought to have some basic fundamental knowledge. I ought to have some basic skill, and I should have that attitude. The first which we talk about, an attitude. If you don't have attitude, please don't come. So begin with an attitude. Then you should have proper skill. How to go down. Diving easy hai? Scuba diving? Scuba diving you need to know skills. And after skills you should have knowledge कि मुझे क्या क्या देखना है. आप खाली swim through नहीं करोगे, आप बरोबर मालूम है कि ये गली में जाने से मुझे all such fish I will be able to see. I will be able to see this type of different colors. This is how probably it will be possible for me to see corals. Coral reefs रहते ना, तो सब देखना है. तो all that knowledge नहीं होगा, तो खाली diving skill will not help you. So ought to know various knowledges, various skills, and basic thing is basic attitude. So remember this ask. Good. Yes, so we will take up 3 steps first: attitude, skill, and knowledge. And there are steps which is very, very important. Skill set at every juncture is very important, and your attitude to know yourself, where I am faltering, where I have to improve. And there are steps to do entire process, and never do without observer. First 100 case. You will not believe, when I was practicing in tribal, I made my compound driver as my observer. And today he is a good homeopath. The greatest advantage of observer is, and I have learned as an observer. I observed practice of one of the masters of homeopathy. I was observer to Dr. Kumar Dhawade for more than 100 cases. I was observer to Dr. Praful Barwalia. I was observer to Dr. N.L. Tiwari. So these are giants of homeopathy I know. And it was wonderful that when I was growing at that time, first time Dr. Shankaran came with video. So I observed his case taking through those video, wonderful experiences. I have learned a lot of things from him because of his video presentations those days. TV पे से देखते थे हम लोग. So it is very, very important to be observer first. Without observations, you will not learn. So don't start case taking. Be observer to someone. Keep your notes in 4 major sections. So अपना किसी के पास लंबा पेपर है? This one. That's good. एक मिनट अंकल. Take it like this. 4 section. First, यहाँ आपका time dimension लिखना. किसी का भी केस शुरू होता है, just keep one time dimension कि 9 बजे शुरू हुआ, उसने शुरुआत की तो फिजिकल पूछा, ये किया, ये किया. So what physician is asking and patient is answering. And keep another column open for your observation number 1. क्या ऑब्जर्व किया, बिकॉज किसी ने कुछ कहा और कैसे कहा इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. और चौथा कॉलम है इज फॉर यू. तुम्हें क्या महसूस हुआ? बिकॉज ऑल द टाइम देयर इज अ चैटरिंग बॉक्स. उसका नाम क्या है? अभी मैं बोल रहा हूं तो आप मेरे साथ हो. यू विल से यस एंड आई विल से जस्ट 2 minutes बैक. क्या क्या सोचा आपने? जस्ट बी ऑनेस्ट एंड फ्रैंक. क्या सोचती थी साथ में? बी ऑनेस्ट.
How he expresses himself. एक्सप्रेशन और उसकी फीलिंग दोनों सेम है या अलग अलग एक्सप्रेशन?
राइट. और क्या सोचती हो तुम साथ में?
ऑब्जर्वेशन के दो.
बस इधर 100% अटेंशन है. तेरा माइंड और कहीं गया ही नहीं. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एक्सलेंट. आई लाइक दिस ऑनेस्ट रिस्पॉन्सेस. क्या सोचते थे आप साथ में? हाउ मच शुड आई चार्ज? वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. ब्रिलियंट. आप क्या सोचती थी? हाँ, किसके पास जाऊं मैं ऑब्जर्वेशन के लिए? तुम क्या सोचती थी? Who will be my observer? मैंने एक कीड़ा डाल दिया आपके दिमाग में और फिर मैं बोलता हूं मेरे पर ध्यान दो. नहीं जाएगा और जाएगा. हाँ, ऐसा नहीं है कि यू आर नॉट लिसनिंग टू मी, बट हम जिस अटेंशन की बात करते हैं ना, 100% अटेंशन, वो मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूं. अब ये कि कौन सा एफोरिज्म में बताओ अटेंशन के बारे में कहा गया है? मैं कुछ भी मेरा नहीं बोलता. मेरे पास है ही नहीं मेरा कुछ. शायद आज शाम को मिलेगा 3 बजे, 3 घंटे के बाद कुछ मेरा थोड़ा कुछ बात करूंगा. किसने कहा? अटेंशन इन ऑब्जर्वेशन, फिडिलिटी इन ट्रेसिंग पिक्चर. थैंक यू वेरी मच. विच एफोरिज्म? 83. इट्स हैनेमन हु सेड ही न्यू वेरी वेल दैट ह्यूमन माइंड कैसा है. वो अपने बारे में जानता था कि वी ऑल आर इवॉल्व्ड फ्रॉम मंकी. We jump from here and there. Our attention span is very poor. और हम लोग चाहते हैं कि 45 minutes to 1 hour attending someone else. We cannot attend more than a minute. Within 30 seconds तुम्हारा दिमाग और कहीं जाने लगेगा. इसलिए क्या रखने का? कोई भी मीटिंग में क्या होना चाहिए? पेपर और पेन. क्यों देते हैं? बड़े बड़े एग्जीक्यूटिव्स जाओगे ना, तो आज की तारीख में भी आईपैड वाईपैड होगा तो भी एग्जीक्यूटिव रूम में क्या होगा? कॉन्फ्रेंस रूम में नोट एंड पैड, पेन रहेगा. क्यों? सिंपल चीज है, सिंपल मैकेनिज्म है. जब भी आप ये काम करते हो ना लिखने का, उस समय ऐसा रहता है कि प्रिफरेबली यू हैव टू अटेंड मोर देन यूजुअली. न्यूरोलिंग्विस्टिक प्रोग्रामिंग बोलते हैं उसको. मोमेंट योर हैंड, यू हैव टू मेक क्राफ्ट समथिंग. जैसे ही हैंड का यूज आया, यू हैव टू अटेंड. और मोमेंट यू अटेंड टू दैट, योर पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ गोइंग अवे इज लेस. So I will go on telling you how naturally thing happen. Naturally thing number 1 happens that you don't like to get involved. That is natural. I cannot. रास्ते पे चलते चलते हर दुख देखूंगा तो पागल हो जाऊंगा. So I have to have a defense mechanism that I should not. So you have to break that for a while. Second breaking point is attention. You can't attend things in a focused way. You have to see this much. खुदा ने आपको आंख दी है पूरा देखने के लिए, उसको आपको फोकस करके इधर लाना है. तो उसके लिए एक प्रैक्टिस है, उसका नाम है राइट इन अ कॉलम. सो वॉट एवर इज हैपनिंग, आप बोलो कि कैमरा मेरा ऑन है, कौन सा अभी आता है वो डिक्टाफोन, वो चालू है, वो सुन रहा है. डिक्टाफोन तो सुन रहा है, आप सुन रहे हो. सो यू शुड हैव रिकॉर्डर ऑफ योर ओन, होम्योपैथिक रिकॉर्डर, वेर यू गो ऑन नोटिंग डाउन ऑल इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स. लिखना 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 बहुत जरूरी है. नो लेजीनेस एट दैट लेवल. सो ट्रांजैक्शन रखो, ऑब्जर्वेशंस रखो, एंड पूरा अटेंशन बढ़ते जाएगा आपका. ये 4 कॉलम जैसे ही रखोगे ना आप, उसके साथ आपका अटेंशन धीरे 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 ग्रिप होके पेशेंट पर जाएगा. एंड मोर यू आर अटेंडिंग क्लियरली, शार्पर पेशेंट विल कम टू यू, एंड अ बेटर शी विल कम. बेटर ऑफ एन एक्सटेंट दैट सो मेनी पेशेंट टेल्स मी, I have never spoken like this in my life. I don't know how I spoke. And very reserved people I am telling, not one who is so verbose. किसने किया है? कुछ नहीं किया, मैंने तो सिर्फ सुना, लिखा, ऑब्जर्व किया, और क्या किया सबसे ज्यादा, कम से कम इंटरफेयर किया, अपने आप को मिटाते गया. होम्योपैथिक केस टेकिंग इज टू फिनिशिंग यू. Catharsis. Such a great people, huh? I love him. Why? I love him the most. Reason? Because at this age there is a spirit of learning. He feels, he is my role model. He feels there is something to learn from person like me who is of his son's age. Drop it. So it's very, very important that the spirit of learning is intact. And all through your case taking, तुम्हारा दिमाग है वो लर्नर नहीं रहेगा. Your mind will be continuously trying to instruct. ये बराबर कर रहा है, ये बराबर हो रहा है, ये उसके साथ ठीक नहीं हुआ, उसने ये सिम्टम्स बराबर नहीं दिया, मेडिसिन का नाम आएगा ऐसा टुप करके, शायद पल्सेटिला हो सकता है, शायद XYZ हो सकते हैं. अरे मेरे को तो केस टेकिंग आता ही नहीं, आई डोंट नो हाउ टू आस्क अबाउट सेंसेशन. तुम्हारा दिमाग कंटिन्यूसली चैटर करते रहेगा, बिकॉज दैट इज द नेचर ऑफ माइंड. सो डिसिप्लिन ऑफ राइटिंग, इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट विल ब्रिंग यू बैक टू द पॉइंट, बैक टू द पॉइंट. और बीच बीच में लॉस हो जाओगे आप, कितनी भी कोशिश करो, उसको पहले स्वीकारो. बी इजी विथ योर सेल्फ फर्स्ट. मैं ऐसा हूं, मैं ऐसा क्यों हूं, मैं ऐसा ही हूं. लक्ष्य ना. So it is very important to accept yourself first in this given moment of time. बहुत सारा जानना बाकी है, लेकिन जो जानता हूं उसमें से मुझे पूरा अटेंड करना है. आप केस टेकिंग करने बैठोगे और बोलोगे मैं तो पहली बार देख रहा हूं, मुझे मालूम नहीं है, तो विद इन 5 minutes केस टेकिंग विल बी ओवर. बाजू वाले को बोलोगे आप पूछो अभी, आई कांट आस्क मच, बिकॉज यू आर सो कॉन्शियस अबाउट योर सेल्फ एंड कॉन्शियस अबाउट नॉट नोइंग. Not knowing तो है ही ना. At so much of age, uncle feels not knowing. So where is the end? But case taking लेने के टाइम आप पूरा अटेंशन, जो आज मैं जानता हूं मैं अपने आप को पूरा दे रहा हूं, आज तक जो जानता हूं वो मैं पूरा दे रहा हूं, वो एटीट्यूड है पूरा. और ये एटीट्यूड के साथ बिगिन करने का, हाफ नहीं, नॉट लूज. ये नहीं जानता हूं, वो नहीं जानता हूं, अरे बहुत बड़े ज्ञानी लोग पढ़े हैं, वो सब मैं सीखूंगा बाद में, क्लासरूम में जाऊंगा, आई विल बी लर्नर. बट इन दिस सर्कमस्टांसेस आई एम गिविंग माई फुल सेल्फ विथ ऑल एग्जिस्टिंग नॉलेज विच आई हैव टिल टुडे फॉर बेटरमेंट ऑफ ह्यूमैनिटी. एटीट्यूड रहेगा. कैसा एटीट्यूड रहता है अपना? नर्वस रहता है ना. आई डोंट नो, मुझे नहीं जानती हूं, मुझे तो 4 ही मेडिसिन आती. कितनी मेडिसिन आती तुझे? कितने मटरा मेडिका आता है तुझे? यार तो कुछ भी नहीं आता मुझे, और फिर भी तू पेशेंट को देखने चली. सीख रही हूं. पेशेंट के सामने सीख रही नहीं बोलने का कभी भी. क्या करने का? मैं उल्टा सिखाऊंगा तुझे. बेसिकली यू शुड नो, तुझे कुछ नहीं मालूम है, वो अलग बात हो गई. पेशेंट के सामने जाते तो बोलो आज तो तेरा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करके ही रहूंगा, मेरे से नहीं होगा तो मैं ऊपर वाले के पास ले जाऊंगी, लेकिन तेरा प्रॉब्लम मैं सॉल्व करूंगी. ये एटीट्यूड समझा मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं? वो एटीट्यूड से क्या होता है, ओनरशिप आती है पूरी. आज आप मेरे पास आए हो, मैं केस तो छोड़ेगा ही नहीं. फर्स्ट टाइम आई स्टार्टेड माई प्रैक्टिस, और एक अंकल आए, ऐसे ऊपर आए और इतना बड़ा ट्यूमर लेके, बाप रे, इट वॉज मैलिग्नेंट. मैं तो डर गया, अंकल आई डोंट नो. तो अंकल ने मेरे को एजुकेट किया. आई नो यू डोंट नो, तेरा होम्योपैथी का किताब खोल और दवा ढूंढ मेरे लिए. आर यू गेटिंग? सम सच टीचर्स कम्स टू यू. मैं उसको KM भेजूं, इधर भेजूं, उधर भेजूं, टाटा भेजूं, वो भी मालूम नहीं था किसको रिफर करना, क्या करना, कुछ मालूम नहीं. अभी तो नया नया प्रैक्टिस चालू किया और वो इतना बड़ा ट्यूमर लेके आके खड़ा हो गया मेरे सामने. बट ही टॉट मी व्हाट इज कलकेरा फ्लोर. व्हेन जब तरबूज वाला ट्यूमर, जब टमाटर बनता है ना कलकेरा फ्लोर से, फिर आप डांस करने को मन होता है. होम्योपैथी लेके कुछ नहीं था, सिंपल था, हार्ड, नोटी, एब्सोल्युटली कलकेरा फ्लोर ट्यूमर थी. उसने कलकेरा फ्लोर लेने का शुरू किया, उसको अच्छा होते गया. एंड ही टॉट मी हाउ टू राइट डेथ सर्टिफिकेट. लास्ट दिन तक महाराष्ट्रन ब्राह्मण, एंड ही सेड मेरा डेथ सर्टिफिकेट डॉक्टर पटेल ही देगा. होम्योपैथ के पास है डेथ सर्टिफिकेट. I have given 50 by now. People who decided to live to death, die up to last breath with homeopathy. There are more than 50 death certificate I have given. People who opted for homeopathy till last breath. No hospital. So it's very important. Engage. And moment you get engaged, this thing starts happening to you. पहला एंगेजमेंट के लिए एटीट्यूड क्या होना चाहिए? फर्स्ट एटीट्यूड, पेशेंट के सामने जाओ तभी तुम्हारा नॉलेज का कोई ठिकाना नहीं, चिंता ही नहीं करने का. क्या बोलने का? बोलो, क्या बोलेगी? आज तो तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम करूंगी ही. ये एटीट्यूड के साथ जैसे गए ना आप, तो आपके अंदर कुछ होने लगेगा. ऐसे डीले नर्वस था कि आई डोंट नो, क्विकली आई विल फिनिश एंड गो टू माय सर. वो टिपिकल ओपीडी में होता है इस कॉलेज की. ऐसा केस खत्म हो गया, सर को बताने का, इसलिए भरते जाते हैं हम. कौन सा सर भाई? किसके लिए भर रहे हो केस? किसके लिए नहीं, तुम्हारे लिए. तुम्हारे पास आया है. ही इज कम टू यू एंड यू आर द फिजिशियन. नहीं सर, वो तो हमारी कॉलेज के लिए. छोड़ो कॉलेज, आज तुम्हारे सामने जो बैठा है वो तुम्हारा है, और उसकी फुल ओनरशिप किसकी है? मेरी है. एंड आई हैव टू गो विद दैट एटीट्यूड, एंड आई एम गो ऑन फोकसिंग ऑन एटीट्यूड फर्स्ट, बिकॉज आवर फॉल्ट स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम एटीट्यूड. और ये एटीट्यूड के लिए कोई नॉलेज की जरूरत नहीं है. एटीट्यूड के लिए एक खाली अंदर से तमन्ना है, मैं किसी को ठीक करूंगा, इतनी तो है ना. कॉन्फिडेंस वहां से आएगा. I want to cure. I want to see that someone's suffering is reduced at least. Forget about cure, palliations, herrings, wearings, सब भूल जाओ for a while. जो है उससे मैं कम करूंगा. और ये स्पिरिट के साथ तुम जैसे ही बैठे उधर, you will make the changes. The change starts now. That's what I promise you. क्योंकि अब तक पेशेंट को कोई ऐसा मिलता ही नहीं है जो उसको पूरा समझने की कोशिश करे. तो समझने की कोशिश, जानने की तमन्ना और उसको ठीक करने का अंदर से स्पिरिट इज फर्स्ट एंड foremost thing to do, right? So we'll travel into cases now and we'll explore whether how you get engaged, you see how people express this, what all you see, huh? Just to summarize, lot of people talked about causation, lot of people talked about expressions. Someone said about LSMC, like that is sensation, modality, complaints, concomitant, location. Someone talked about mind, mental state, life situation. Someone talked about personality and disposition. Only one talk which we have not done is little beyond this, is called miasm. And homeopath must come to an information to conclude patient's miasm. So these are things which homeopath must know. How many things he must know? How many things? He must know patient's family history, his past history, which will give you a good amount of predisposed state, that these are propensities, these are tendencies. This is basics of homeopathy I am talking about. He must know from which family circumstances he comes, what is he working, what are the part of social involvement he has or not. He must explore the causation. Pain or problem is generated from what origin? One of my student is doing thesis in interpersonal relationship as a causation in many cases. And I tell you, she was little anxious. I'll get the case. I said, any first 30 patient you take, you will have 20 patients which will have this issue. People are not suffering from SARS virus, but 80% female after marriage suffer from SARS virus. Because that lady is not a problem. When SARS comes to me as a problem, she suffers from a Bahu virus. So the whole thing is that interpersonal relationship itself is genesis of lot of frictions and problem. And I'll tell you what is the problem in that, and you will be very successful most of the time with yourself and patient both. And best part of homeopathic practice is while you are practicing on others, you get healed. That is the promise. If you get involved, you are true to your practice, healing for you is written. Because लोगों की जिंदगी से आपको सीखने को मिलता है, और सीख को ठीक से लिया तो आप सॉल्व हो गए प्रॉब्लम. So you must know predisposition, disposition, potential diathesis, which we call it, and clinical diagnosis. You must know how it takes place over a period of time. So someone said ODP, how it evolves, and what is the role of disposition in genesis, maintenance, and healing of these cases. And disposition is most important part, जिसको हम प्रकृति बोलते हैं ना, हर एक की प्रकृति होती है. सो हर प्रकृति को समझना बहुत ही जरूरी है, बिकॉज दैट इटसेल्फ समटाइम इज व्हाट शी सेड. हु आई बिगिन ना इनिशियली, कौन है दुश्मन और कौन है दोस्त? वही दुश्मन और वही दोस्त. कभी कहीं देखा है दोस्त थी वो और दुश्मन वो? कौन? हस्बैंड की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं. हाँ, सिचुएशन पे डिपेंड नहीं होता है, हर सिचुएशन में डिपेंड करता है. आई विल गिव यू वन एग्जांपल. इट्स इन नेचर आई एम टॉकिंग फर्स्ट. जुगनू देखा है? अगनपंथ बोलते. क्या होता है उसकी विशिष्टता? जुगनू की विशिष्टता क्या? यस पूना, फायरफ्लाइज देखा ना? पूना मस्ट बी सीइंग इट रेगुलरली. आर यू विथ मी? ऑडिबल? से यस. हाँ, सो फायरफ्लाइज के बारे में मालूम है आपको? What do you know about it?
Yes, sir.
What do you know about it?
They glow in the dark.
Yeah, very interesting. They glow at night for what? Why they glow?
It's the male firefly.
Why? Why they glow?
During mating season.
Yes, it's a mating call. So it is for next generation, right? And what makes that fireflies? Owl is sitting on a one tree और क्या इंतजार करके बैठता है? It is waiting for that light. That light is helpful or light is killer? Tell me answer. Puna, are you with me? The light of fireflies is friend or enemy? मेटिंग कॉल के लिए लाइट होती है तो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन होगा तो ही फीमेल पार्टनर मिलेगी, और वो लाइट है इसलिए आउल उसको देख सकता है. लाइट अच्छा है या बुरा है? हाँ, बोथ. अभी मैं डिस्पोजिशन बोलता हूं लाइट की जगह. डिस्पोजिशन अच्छा है कि बुरा है? हाँ, यू गॉट द पॉइंट. आई लाइक दैट. अच्छा बुरा कुछ होता ही नहीं है, अपने दृष्टा में है कि लाइट अच्छा है कि बुरा. लाइट होती है और वो लाइट उसको लाइफ देती है, वही लाइट उसको किल करती है. आर यू विथ मी? द वेरी लाइट इज सोर्स ऑफ नेक्स्ट प्रोग्रेशन. द वेरी लाइट इज सोर्स ऑफ डेथ. Disposition is like that. The very light gives you shape what you are today. And very light is responsible for your death. जो उसने बोला. What she said? You are your own enemy. So now जरा समझेंगे हम ये क्या चीज है, समझना चाहिए. और उसी को डिस्पोजिशन बोलते. बहुत सारे माइंड के सिम्टम्स हो गए, हम बोलेंगे डिस्पोजिशनल सिम्टम्स कौन सा? डिस्पोजिशनल सिम्टम्स आर वन विच यू आर बोर्न विथ. All other thing may be reactive symptom, goes away from disposition. They could be mental symptoms, mental state. But there is something in you which you are born with. That is what you are. तो मी तो चाहे means क्या? And once you know crystallization of knowing what you are exactly and finding out that becomes a source for your healing, become a source to find out what can guide you better. And this exercise you have to do it for both patient and materia medica. Because every medicine has this quality, a light in it. That's what it is, a uniqueness of that medicine. So what she said is so beautifully right that it is not अच्छा और बुरा. किसी का स्वभाव अच्छा और बुरा मेरा ओपिनियन होता है. स्वभाव कुछ अच्छा बुरा होता है. प्रकृति अच्छी बुरी होती है? नहीं होती है. प्रकृति यूनिक होती है. And this uniqueness in every circumstances is to be searched. कैसे ढूंढोगे? How do you search that? तो कुछ टेक्निक और क्या लगेगा? स्किल्स लगेगा. Skills of exploration to exactly come to know this is what his or her problem is. Are you with me? तुम्हें तुम्हारे में ढूंढना है, हाँ? पहले अपने में ढूंढना पड़ता है. It's easy, मिलता नहीं है लेकिन एक कैंडल चालू रखने का बाजू में to search for oneself. और वो कैंडल कौन है बाजू में? Observer. You got the point now. Without that, you will not get the light on your dark part. हर दिए के तले क्या होता है? अंधेरा होता है. उसको कोई छोटा तो छोटा दिया लगता है. To search for this is my dark spot, which I can't see. So when you get involved, your dark spots will come in the way of your vision. And that observer will guide you. अरे ये तेरा dark spot है शायद. You can't see this. वो तो पेशेंट ये बोल रही थी, तुझे दिखाई नहीं दिया. And this is the most important part which Hahnemann, this is in his medical observer, Hahnemann says how to maintain the record, how to critically analyze one's own documentation. And this is very important. All masters have done this. Past masters जो masters हुए उन्होंने कुछ नहीं ये exercise की है. और ये exercise करते ही रहना है. आज मेरी क्लिनिक में एक रेपुटेशन है. Since last 40 years, in all ICR our setups, we have a chair of observer. I think in this setup also we have always one observer, and this best observer is your camera. And that role of observer is important, to note down everything transaction as it is, without getting disturbed, without getting one's own opinion on it. As it is, लिखते जाओ, क्या हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है. And there is one more column where you have freedom of putting up your opinion at end. मेरे हिसाब से ये है, मेरे हिसाब से ये, मेरे हिसाब से ये. तुम्हारा हिसाब शायद एक दिन सच्चे होने लगेगा. मेरा हिसाब बरोबर जा रहा है. What sir thinks and what I think is right, same. We are on the same page. So this is very, very important. हिसाब लगाने का बाद में. Are you with me? So I'll start a video. Go through that video. Keep your notes. We will analyze that. Can we do that exercise?